eligible for an e-visa? What types of e-visas are there? And what are the lengths of stays allowed? How much does it cost? And how far in advance do you need to apply? Do you need a guarantee letter to enter the country?
العتبة دي ملكة مصر دي كليوباترا.
My name's Gisselle. I've been living in Egypt for over 2 years, and today I'm going to be explaining everything that you need to know to get your e-visa for Egypt. So yalla, let's get into the video.
E-visa.
Very briefly, what is an e-visa? So an e-visa is an electronic visa that you apply and pay for online and then wait for the results to be emailed to you. Some of the benefits of the e-visa are the fact that it's done completely online. So of course it's a fast and easy process. You just apply, pay, wait to hear back. The comfort of knowing that you already have your visa for Egypt before you arrive to the country. There's a multiple entry option available as well. So if you are looking to enter Egypt, leave and then come back in, that is only able to be done online. And the fact that you might save yourself some time when you get to the airport. So if you already have your e-visa, you can go straight to immigration. If you're getting a visa on arrival, you will need to go to the kiosk and pay for a visa on arrival. To be honest, every time I've gotten a visa on arrival, it's very fast. There's not a long queue. But if you just want to do this quickly, land in the airport, go straight to immigration, then an e-visa might be a better option for you. If you are interested in getting a visa on arrival, I already made a video about that I will link here. And subscribe.
Eligibility.
There are many nationalities that are able to apply for the e-visa to Egypt. However, you need to make sure to check your government's website for the requirements and eligibility because some people are not able to apply for the e-visa. For example, Canadians used to be able to get the visa on arrival or an e-visa, but due to a recent political spat between Egypt and Canada, they are no longer able to do that and they have to go apply in advance at an embassy or consulate. So just make sure to check up-to-date information for the requirements of your nationality on your government website.
Exceptions for the Sinai Peninsula.
If you are from the US, Israel, or a country in the European Union and are only planning to visit the Red Sea resort towns of Sharm el-Sheikh, Nuba, or Taba, and planning to stay for 14 days or less, you are able to get a free entry permission stamp. That stamp is known as the Sinai Resort Permission Stamp, which you get on arrival to the Sinai Peninsula. So you do not need to apply for any type of visa if you are planning to stay in those resort towns for 14 days or less. However, you are restricted to specified resorts with that stamp. So if you are looking to explore Egypt, visit all the amazing cities along the Nile and see the rich history here, then you will be required to get a visa. Otherwise, you'll be isolated and bound to that resort with that Sinai permission stamp.
Types of e-visas.
There are 2 types of e-visas, a single entry visa and a multiple entry visa. The single entry visa allows you into Egypt just once for a maximum of 30 days. The visa must be used within 90 days of its issue date. That visa costs $25 US. The multiple entry visa allows tourists to enter into Egypt numerous times over a 180-day period from the first entry. So you can come in and out as many times as you want within that 180-day period. There's no limit. However, each entry only allows you 30 consecutive days within the country before you are required to exit and re-enter the country. So 30 days maximum with each entry. That visa must also be used to enter Egypt within 90 days of its issue date, and the cost is $60 US.
Where can I enter with an e-visa?
E-visas can be used at all airports, seaports, and land border crossings.
Requirements and documentation.
To get an e-visa for Egypt, you are going to need a valid passport with at least 6 months of validity before expiring upon your entry into Egypt, a valid email to receive results of your application and the e-visa if approved, your hotel or hostel reservation to input when filling out the application, personal details like your name, your nationality, your home address, things like that. A credit or debit card to pay the fee for the visa. And that's pretty much it for what you will need for the e-visa. About applying, make sure to apply maybe 5 to 7 business days in advance. I've heard people getting it as quickly as 1 day, and other people 2 weeks. So just make sure to give yourself ample time for them to process that, and in case there's any foreseen delays or issues. So apply in advance. You have 90 days before you have to use it with going into the country. So
I've applied. Now what?
periodically check your email to see the results for your application. Once approved, the visa will be emailed to you. And here's a tip, make sure to check the spam folder in case it ends up there somehow. You must also show a printed copy of your visa at the airport, so make sure to print that out before you get on the plane. Maybe someone would allow you to just show them the digital copy, but it says that you should have a printed copy, and I think that will depend on the immigration officer at the airport, so better not to take any chances and just print it before you leave.
Where to apply?
What site to apply for your e-visa? There are a ton of different websites that offer this service. A quick Google search will show you the many websites where you are able to apply for an e-visa.
Guarantee of an authorized tourist agent.
Some nationalities, such as Indian passport holders, are required to have a guarantee of an authorized ticket agent in Egypt. What is this and how to resolve this obstacle? I've corresponded with a woman from India who recently visited Egypt, and she told me this is what she recommends as an Indian national who has recently undergone this process. The Egyptian government e-visa rules for certain nationalities, such as India, require a guarantee letter and someone at the airport from a legal Egyptian agency to meet them. Many agencies require entire tours to be booked with them in order to give you that guarantee letter, which can be pretty expensive. So if you are going to go that route and book an entire tour, it's important to make sure that whatever agency you are getting this service from holds a legal license. One way to check this is to see if their company letterhead would contain the legal code. And you can Google that or check on an Egyptian agency website as well. So one option that I've been told about, this is her quoting, I'm quoting her. One option I've been told about is to get your e-visa with Atlas, which is a website which claims that the person getting their visa from them does not need any guarantee letter or agent. Not really sure how that works, and I've read about how there have been cases where people have been questioned at the airport for a very long time. So, you know, it seems a little bit uncertain. If someone has gone through that and it's worked for them, please leave a comment below. But what this woman recommends, what she ended up doing, is the other option. The other option is to apply for a visa on your own, or you can have the company do this for you. So you apply for a visa on your own and then pay for an Egyptian agency to provide you airport services. With that service, they are able to get you your e-visa. If you don't already have that, if you haven't gotten it on your own, they can help you get that, as well as the guarantee letter and airport transfer to your hotel. So the woman I spoke to recommends this option because it's better to be safe than sorry, to not worry, especially since the Egyptian government website clearly mentions that it should be done through an Egyptian agency. So there's no risk in doing it this way, is what she has told me. She paid around $100 US for 3 people for the guarantee letters and airport transfer. She did not get the visa through them. She had already done that on her own, so she just paid for the guarantee letter and the airport transfer. But someone actually met them at the airport at immigration and helped them fill out the forms, which provided them with like a smooth, easy process to enter into Egypt. So if there's something, you know, you're interested in doing, if you want to go the route that she did, I will leave that information, the company name, in the description of the video. And that's it, guys. That's how you get your e-visa for Egypt. I hope this has helped. If it has, give it a like so that it can reach more people. Subscribe to stay updated for more videos about Egypt. I've been here for 2 years. I do a lot of market videos, street food, historical sites, transportation, you know, you name it. If it's in Egypt, I'm making a video about it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.